Hi-ho everyone, my name's Mr. Fruit and welcome to this special video. This is probably a little delayed because the time I'm recording this, I don't think I can get this out in time. Might be a little delayed because it's a bit of a different video than what I've ever done. But it sounds fun, I want to do it, and so we're gonna do it. So you might be like, what in the world? Well, the title probably gives it away. I tweeted out, who needs a new Twitter header? Reply and tell me a little bit about yourself. So we're gonna choose some people from Fruit Nation and we are gonna make them some new Twitter headers. This should be fun. You know, one of my New Year's resolutions is I need to draw more. I used to draw a whole bunch when I was a kid and stuff, and I love it, and it's a great stress relief, but I don't do it anymore. So, hey, why not start it off by drawing some Twitter headers? It's gonna be Adam just using mouse and keyboard, so they'll probably be pretty atrocious, but hey, I think that's part of the charm. It will be a Mr. Fruit original, so hopefully the people that do get some banners can appreciate them for that fact, and then move on from the fact that they look ugly. We have Clever here, who apparently likes dank memes. At Clever0490. Watch out, everybody, we got a dank memer. We know what that calls for. We'll start out by laying out our canvas. Now, Clever, let's see here. What kind of a color does Clever, does he have any? Doesn't. You know what? Green's the first color I see here. Green background it is. Okay, we can work with that. Now we got to make the middle of the header really stand out here. So I'm going to use some reference art here, just so I can really nail the feeling down here. But it's a little something like this. And then you might see it come together here in a second. Otherwise, you might, okay, we made it a little too big. Bring the lips out over here. This is already coming together. Quite frankly, it's beautiful. It's probably too pure, honestly. Art buffs afterwards are going to be like, we need to preserve this for humanity's sake so that we can never forget where we came from. It's reference art. Like, honestly, I'm looking at the original and I can't tell a difference. I don't know if you guys can. You probably can't because that's just how good I am. We need to color this in here. And like I said, bit of a problem because green background. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this beautiful picture. You're a good looking fella. Wish I could grow that facial hair. But see, now we're going to make you a part of this art. You know what I'm saying? So let's make a new layer. Grab his skin tone. I think you see where I'm going with this one. I might want to change the color of the green background because it's actually hideous. Let's take his lip color. Look at that. Wow. Every girl's jealous. Look at those lush lips. And then, of course, he's monk ass. That's what he's doing. So he's sweating it out a little bit. There we go. There's part one done of the new Twitter header. But it's not over. Because, well, what's a Twitter header without his Twitter handle, Clever0490. It doesn't need to be pretty. Honestly, I'm going with thin text to contrast the thick Pepe. And just like that. Okay, Clever. You better not be disappointed. I just knocked water over. That was almost really bad. Better not be disappointed with this. If you are, I'll never forgive you. So here we quite simply reply. And bada bing, bada boom. I title the art piece Monka S, and just like that, he has his new Twitter header. We'll check back at the end of the video, and if some of these people aren't using it, be very disappointed. We have I love video games and my wife. We were recently married last year. I like spooky things and anime. I love your content, man. All right, you got a lot of stuff going on here. Congratulations on the marriage. Okay, so you like video games, married. Love your wife, you like spooky things in anime. Let's see what we can do. Okay, so he likes spooky. So let's go with black because dark is spoopy. I'm already scared. I don't know about you guys. Go ahead. We'll contrast it with some white. Make it real nice and minimalistic here. Now, what I'm going for is love with video games. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do this yet, but I'm thinking we have like a controller. That's awful. I'm kind of going for like a SNES vibe. Honestly, that just looks like the snout of a walrus, but it's gonna have to do. Okay, so we'll have the SNES be... Don't really know what exactly I'm drawing here. Yeah, we'll just pretend that there's some game in here. I don't know what game. And then their controllers are plugged in here. I put this probably too high up. Can't believe I made all this on the same layer. And then I didn't bother to make or fix my mistake. I just kind of accepted that this is how this will be forever. So anyway, controllers be plugged in route har. Okay, so plugged in over here. We go loop to loop. Okay, and this comes down. Bop. Bop. Don't bother asking why they... Listen, we can't get too into specifics, okay? So this is pretty spoopy, and we'll have some ghosts over here like, ooh, that's super spoopy. Although, instead of mean eyes, they'll have hearts. Because the theme here, it's kind of like love, death, yin-yang kind of thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't have love without scary monsters, obviously. So they're like, wow, that's great. I love it. Wow. And then, actually, this one's kind of half dead. Don't ask questions about that guy. And he said he likes anime. Where does anime fit in here? All right, check this out, okay? This is getting real clever. So, it's not really easy. I definitely had to Google this. So if we do this, I'm doing my best, okay? So this loops over here. This loops over here. Comes down right there. Right there. Boom! And you know what that says? Check it out. Just like an anime, you watch it in Japanese dub with English subs because, you know, otherwise everyone will eat you alive. And it says love. Now we do stroke. I can't see what that looks like, but I'm sure it's fine. We'll move that over here. Ha! Look at that. It says love. Boom! All right. You know what? I think this one... I should sell this one. This one's good. We need to put his tag in there, though. We can't forget that his tag is Neo-Suicide. So edgy. Perfect! All right. I like this one, guys. Good thinking. I'm glad we could, you know, come together and figure this one out. And so we title this one, There's Love in Death and Anime. Or something. Perfect. Janus says she likes video games, loves video games, such as Pokemon, especially Mimikyu and Overwatch, anime, and spaghetti. I'm also going to the police academy next year. Well, thank you for doing us your public, a civil duty. Okay, listen, thank you. Okay, so she likes spaghetti, so this is what I'm thinking. Arms weak, spaghetti, something on this spaghetti, so we're just gonna go whole background this color, and you'll see where I'm going with this in a second. Maybe not, I don't know. You know, it's very new abstract art is the best way I could put it. Oh, I can already see it coming together. This is beautiful. More or less. Maybe it's not entirely how I had intended this to be, but we're gonna have the spaghetti going, and then I don't know if I'm artistically capable of it, but then there will be something like potentially Mimikyu is a spaghetti thrown in here. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, yeah. You're like, ooh, that's okay. I'm on board now, and good. Glad to have you on board. We need to somehow make this look al dente. At this point, I think I'm looking at some really weird, like, Pinterest floral pattern. But, you know what, like I said, we're not all artists. Let me connect, yeah, because, like, these little, like spaghetti nubs, just weird. That almost looks like spaghetti! Kinda. You know what might be a little easier? Doing the Overwatch thing. Am I proud of it? No. Am I gonna go with it? Yes. Okay, so first off, Overwatch cuts off their little thing right here. It's coming together. It's coming together. This is technically a different color, so... ta-da! Minimalistic? Kinda? You know what? Yeah, you know what? That looks good to me. Bon appetit! It looks delicioso! No, it doesn't. Actually looks like a kindergarten just kind of finger painted something, but that's okay. And we'll title this one Spaghetti. I'm Piles. I like chocolate, milk, video games, and coffee. And also pizza. You know, it's insane. There seems to be a theme here where people like video games. It's almost like I play video games and then by proxy. That's weird. Remember when I said we're all about minimalism here? About to take that to a whole new meaning. Like I said, minimalism is also usually the fastest, which is kind of what we're going for here. Okay, so I'm thinking we're just in a white void. Kind of like most commercials, right? And the glass would normally be right here. So I'm actually going to pull out the pen tool on this one. So let's pretend the glass is right here. Now we got our delicious milk chocolate. Did I say milk chocolate? I definitely meant chocolate milk. But hopefully you understood where I was going with it. We'll zoom in a little bit. And then we swap to a darker color. Beautiful. And then you know what happened? A little bit has kind of... It went up on the side here. Because you were splishing and splashing it. So just a little bit right here. There we go. There we go. And then just even throw, you know, ascend past, like right now this is good, but it's not perfect. We can make it perfect by, let's pretend there's a little reflection on the glass. We could even go as say it looks a little bit something like this. Do this, bop bop. But then we go make it like 15%, you know what I'm saying? And bada bing, bada boom. We gotta center this sucker. As best as we can. That kind of looks centered. And then name is Piles of Wonder. Piles. Oh, the O is capitalized. My apologies. Otherwise, how would we know who this is for? And voila, minimalistic chocolate milk. He doesn't need anything else. I know he likes other things, but let's be honest. He did list chocolate. He did list chocolate milk first, which means it's obviously highest priority here for him. So I think, yeah, another one down. We'll name this one Chocolate Milky. I should throw in an accent. Well, hold on, let me find. Hold on. Chocolate milk. I don't really know if that makes any difference, but bada bing, bada boom, shaboom, Piles of Wonder. There you go. Clever has noticed the banner, but he hasn't switched. Clever, you think I'm just doing this for the fun of it? Are you trying to say you don't actually like it? What the heck? I drool over old school PS2 games and love reading and writing, and I'm incredibly fond of my cat. See figure 1 below. Your videos are what let me laugh my way through a depressive bout of finals. Here's hoping to one day see you and Olive at the mall. That would be fantastic. Oh, such a cutie. But I think I know just what we should make for you. Thanks to the World Wide Web, I have found a PlayStation 2 cover template, which you can probably see where we're going with this one. Reading and writing. Okay, so do my best to do justice for your cat here, but no promises on that one. This cat is a reader and a writer. A scholar, some might say. So we'll title this, actually. Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. There we go. That's more or less what we're looking for. Do that, and then tiny text. Okay, that's a keeper. Nicely done, me. Leaving that a little underline. Bop. 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 Now it's looking official. Okay, I've got a great idea. Rather than butchering this poor cat, I'll just use the cat as my muse. We got the little ears here. And then... It's pretty fuzzy. It's a fuzzy little cat. Fuzzy wuzzy was a bear. Okay, I'm already... this already looks like quite the cat to me, if you ask me. Take it around. Bop. Making it look like Garfield over here. And it's actually kind of scary, but hold on. When I move the picture, it hopefully won't be so frightening. I know, technically, it's the other way around. But just, I don't know, bear with me here. You know, I'm going to be surprised if any of you have made it this far in the video. Probably, what the fudge is this video, Mr. Fruit? You've hit rock bottom. Well, you know what? I wanted to be creative today. And, you know, it might not look good, but it's challenging me. How about that? Okay. Just has 4 whiskers. Got to keep it canon. To this side, I don't know. Now let's see what it looks like without it. That is not a half bad kitty cat. Up top, it should come around the corner a little bit more and be a little thicker, you know what I mean? A little heavier. So now we have to make it a scholar, though. I didn't think this far. I don't know how we're going to do that. A scholar would have like a feather on their head. You know what I mean? So don't really know what that would look like, but this is kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, okay. We got a color in the kitty cat now. It's a white cat. But we're going to make it a little more beige. Okay, so if you're just joining us, which it is because I've just edited out everything, we're laying down the base colors, getting a little bit of shading in there. There are the ears. Don't know how shading's actually going to work here. Where in the world's the lighting coming from here? Not really sure, so I'm just going to make this up. I am the worst with lighting, so please forgive me. Okay, a little bit of that fur tussle. Looks something like that, I'm sure. And then get this big old cheek over here. That would obviously be contoured as such. Maybe a little bit right there. Okay, shouldn't. I always go overboard with shading too. Let's just keep it simple here. I'm actually gonna try and transition this, you know, up every. What? That's not okay. I was gonna say we're deleting, not creating. We're going two-pronged here. It's a PS2 cover, but since it's a scholar, the cover of the game is also like a book. So I have to find. We'll make a good book here. Hold on. We got a nice leather texture, also courtesy of the internet. It's a great place. You should check it out sometime. Okay, I put this on overlay. Let's reduce the opacity a little bit, maybe. And there we go. Something. All right. Oh, fudge. I took away the ESRB rating, whatever. Let me get that back. Okay. I also used the web to help us here. We got it's a newer PlayStation kind of design, but it'll have to do. We'll use this as the background, and then we'll hit it with a big fatty blur. That should help. This goes to Kia Feles. I'm butchering that, but that's okay. Kia Feles. Ooh, you know what we're gonna do? I've got it. I know it makes it seem like the art was created by her, but it's the game. I guess it should say like produced by or something, but whatever. And then just, oh yeah, that's beautiful. Your signature has to get worse also. The more art you make, that's how you really know you've become a true artiste. And there we go. Another one down. I call it the never released PS2 game. And I realize the titles of them are kind of just statements, but that's what I'm going for. Oh, okay. See, Eric, great stuff. Saw the header says, thanks man, so kawaii. Just what I was shooting for. Bada bing, bada boom. Uses it as their new header. Janus, I expect to see you change that soon there, okay? I don't care how much you like Pokemon, this is... Actually, that's probably my worst, I'm sorry, Janus. I saw it in my head. It just didn't translate. Riggs likes space exploration and bears, okay. I think we can work with that. Let's do that. Okay, so this one will be just using resources from the web, which we've slowly started. We started just drawing everything, and then we've gotten... After that spaghetti thing, I was like, all right, maybe I should try and give these guys something semi-decent. I wouldn't blame Janus if she doesn't use that. She's like, oh, yeah, thanks, I guess. So we're going to start by getting a space image, which is, you know, pretty necessary to have space. Okay, beautiful. We'll put that like right where the nebula is, or whatever the fudge you would call that. I don't know, but it's pretty. Now we need an astronaut. Okay, I think we have found our masterpiece. So I got to get to cutting out some stuff here real quick. But then as soon as I'm done, you know, it's not the greatest resolution. Is there a better resolution? Okay, so we have our cutout. Now we need a bear. This bear looks happy to be alive, and I like it. Now we need to make sure that his neck roughly lines up, because he has a very big head. Not in a bad way, but it's we're gonna have to get creative here. Okay, so see, there we go. We kind of have to have his neck going in, so I'll mess around with his fur. Literally, I'm just kind of pretending like his fur stops here, which obviously doesn't. But if we didn't do that, so let's see. It's obviously not perfect, but it does the job. And voila, there's now a bear in the astronaut suit, but I got to get rid of this dude's head. We can make this a really simple fix. Just bada bing, bada boom, and get your face out of there. Just add a little drop shadow for our bear friend here. Make sure there's nothing hanging out on the edges. And that's looking good. Now we just need to add his name, and we're good to go. The artist touch. Okay. Beautiful. And all the things he loves have come together in one. This is titled, I Like Space Exploration and Bears. We're going even deeper. That's what all good modern art is, you know? And ladies and gentlemen, there we go. I think I will, I've been doing this. It's already been over an hour. I'm sure this video is like 3 minutes long. But if you did watch this and did enjoy this, thank you. I know it's a little bit different from what we normally do, but I just needed to mix it up a little bit today. And so, yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy. Some turned out better than others. The ones we actually used real stuff with looks pretty good. The stuff I drew, I mean, that one wasn't bad. I like what I did with that one. I like the design of that one. Yeah, the old Forgetty is. Janus, have you switched it? Janus doesn't switch to it. Then I like the PS2 game. And boom, look at that. Decides to switch to it as well. So I think we're doing well. Okay, so what does that mean? We're 3 for 5 for headers? No, wait, this guy. I don't think he's noticed it. Oh, well, 2 for 5. Riggs probably hasn't had time to see it. It'll change. Hey, listen, we don't. It's not like I spent all this time making these and I want him to use it. No, that's ridiculous. But with all that said, I want to thank you very much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic day. I'll talk to you in the next one. Farewell. Also, go follow me on Twitter if I ever do something like this again. Please.